launching of the Russian satellite, which brings into the realm of possibility all those wild science fiction stories of interplanetary travel. It's fascinating.
They tell us the world may never be the same again.
Precisely kind of information do you want from the study? What do you want? What do you want?
A big thank you to Apollo Projects for providing the funding.
It's really helped our kids to have more opportunities.
Gaining the extra funding really goes a long way to providing opportunities.
We are low on the socioeconomic index, so our students haven't got $200 when we're going away for these trips.
Students often miss out on opportunities because of the financial commitment.
More often than not, the student has to give up their sport.
With the funding from Apollo Projects, we've been able to lower travel costs to allow more students to participate in secondary school competitions.
Your generosity has enabled us to enable these students to be able to play in these sports, be able to just be the best versions of themselves.
We're really grateful, and I cannot express that enough about how and what it means to us.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Baileys finding buyers that others can't.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybuys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
Since 2022, New Zealand Carbon Farming has been a partner in our School Sports Series, which is a collection of national sporting events that are held throughout New Zealand. They've also committed significant funding to help local schools and the communities that they're a part of so they can achieve more with their sport programs.
Having this funding, being able to use it specifically targeting sport and to promote sport in schools is hugely beneficial.
As a small rural school, obviously travel is an issue for us. We compete often in the Waikato.
We're a community who's driven by sport, but often money and the cost of travel and cost of accommodation and uniform can be a barrier for some of our students.
Our students are in an area where money is tight and opportunities for them is minimal, so creating more opportunities at school for our students to participate in sport is what we're wanting to do.
So to be able to have the support of New Zealand Carbon Farming has been fantastic this year.
We are very grateful for the funding. It's going to help a lot of our students here at Tikoti High School, especially one of our students, Callum Headley. He has made the New Zealand Kia Orahi team.
I'd just like to thank New Zealand Carbon Farming for their support of the college. Without the support, we wouldn't be able to offer everything we do to the students.
Huge thank you to New Zealand Carbon Farming. Certainly the opportunities and the sponsorship that's been provided is pretty crucial for our school.
Big thanks to New Zealand Carbon Farming for everything they've done for us. Without them, then we wouldn't look like this.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
E te ti, e te tā, nau mai rā kia raukura. Welcome everyone here to Rotorua Boys High School, where we have an exciting afternoon of First 15 rugby in our Super 8 competition between the local side Raukura, Rotorua Boys High School, and the visitors from Tauranga, Napier Boys High School. The weather here today, the field's sodden underfoot. Ngongotaha is capped with cloud, but we're hoping for some rays of light on the field here today with this promising day of football with these young men. Napier Boys High School come into the game today as favourites, fresh from their third placing at the Sanix World Youth Cup, where they lost to eventual winners Hamilton Boys High School. Hamilton Boys and Napier Boys High School met in the final of the New Zealand Secondary Schools Top 4 competition last year, with Hamilton coming out the victors at 17-15. Raukura hoping to bounce back from their recent loss to Wesley College from Pairata up in South Auckland. Both sides go into today's game with youthful squads hoping to rebuild for this 2023 season. Koe haere tawhiti, don't go away whānau, because today is going to be a very exciting game. We're almost there at Kickoff whānau, tata ki te timatanga o te kēmu nei. Ka tatari tonu mātou mo te whio o te kaiwa wao. We're just waiting for the referee's whistle to kick off our game today between these two sides. Raukura in the dark royal blue, and of course Napier Boys High School in their traditional colours, sky blue. Ka tangi te whio o te kaiwa wao, the referee has sounded his whistle. Now both sides are ready to take the field. Rotorua coming from the southern end, while Napier Boys from the north. Napier Boys led out by their captain Tasman Soanai Oeti, and Rotorua led by their co-captains Sairosi Ravudi and Jai Tamati. Sairosi Ravudi not playing in his usual blindside position today, taking up the challenge and going into the darkness of the front row, playing at hooker there today in place of Bronson Vanderhayden, who's had a good start to the season for such a young man. Kei te mau Napier Boys ki tehi tefa me te hoi. Napier Boys leaders there seen grasping a hoi and tefa. Napier Boys standing stoically there as they receive the challenge from Rotorua, led by Head of Hostel Prefect and number 8 for Rotorua, Troy Harmy. Now keeping with tradition, Napier Boys lay down their caps as a sign of respect and also to an acknowledgement of those that have worn the jersey, the sky blue jersey of Napier Boys before them. Anei tā rātou whakaotu, here comes their response. Napier Boys with a strong haka there, returning the challenge of the Wirral back to Rotorua. Let's see how Rotorua respond with their play. This game's a homecoming of sorts for two twins, two mahanga here from Ngāti Whakaue, and also two Āti K-Pats mokos from Te Whānau Āpanui, Luke and Troy Thomas. Luke wearing the number 10 jersey for Napier Boys, and Troy looking to add impact into the front row wearing number 16. Both boys grew up here, not far from Rotorua, at a place called Reporoa, sons of local Reporoa legend Calvin Slug Thomas, and then later finding their footing at renowned Tarawa club Waikite. And of course, Luke Thomas, number 10, is about to start our game. Ko e haere tawhiti, he pakanga kei te haere. Tēnā karawhiua. Nice take there by debutant for Rotorua, number 6, Seteliki Mawheleo Jr. Well cleared by Jai Tamati, New Zealand Secondary School's halfback 2022 and co-captain for Rotorua. Pai te whanau o Luke Thomas. Good clearing kick there by Luke Thomas, leading to a line out not far from the 22. Kia tūtira rātou. They've organised themselves into lines. Nice throw and take there by Raukura. I hāmene a Napier Boys. Napier Boys have committed an infringement there. Offside, deemed by the Kaiwawao, the referee. Raukura with the first penalty of the match. Pai te whanau o Case van der Hayden, seasoned veteran here wearing the number 10 for Raukura. Josh Norman with the clearance from the line out. Malakai Thama taken in a very strong tackle there by his Napier opposite. Ooh, nice carry there by Harold Round, supported by Sairosi Ratuvara. Ooh, Hamene against Raukura there. Seems to be illegally clearing the ball. Troy Thomas now with the opportunity to slow things down, calm them for Napier and find touch. Oh, Paitana Whana, his kick was good. Line out near the halfway. Oh. Crooked throw there. Now both teams set up for the nonoke, for the scrum. Both forward packs a little bit anxious, needing to reset.
Looks to plug it through.
Ai, ke te rite ngā pau whakamua. The forwards are now ready and set for their first scrum of the day. Nice strike there by Sairosi. Oh, Vake running hard against the grain. Beautiful ball. Good run there by Wiremu Brayley of Ngāti Whakaue and Ngāti Piki au lineage. Napier, however, have turned the ball over. Advantage for the knock-on. Scrum now, Napier Boys. The kaiwhakamua or the forwards of Napier seem to have ascendancy in that first scrum. Let's see how Raukura reply. Hea tā rātou whakautu. Number 5 for Raukura, Jake Hutchings, gone down with an injury. Jake Hutchings being the younger brother of Raukura alumni Jordan and Max Hutchings. Jordan now being involved with the New Zealand Barbarians under-20s, while Max has decided to stay local and is contracted with the Bay of Plenty Rugby Union and turning out for the Whakarewarewa Rugby Club. Both Napier Boys and Raukura seem to share an interesting history, where in 2002 the sides of that time drew in the final of the top 4 6-all, sharing the title. The game being played at Eden Park, and the following year Raukura coming up on top against Napier Boys in the final, held in Christchurch. The manager of our side, Samuel Cameron, being a part of that national title winning side many years ago, Samo. Good scrum by Raukura. Lovely clearance by Luke Thomas on the back of a very clinical pass from Hunter Kinney. Another strong carry by Harold Rounds. Woodamu Brayley with another strong carry. Jacob Gilbert not taking a backward step, but met in a very strong tackle by the tight head prop Richie Mangele from Napier Boys. He's a player to watch. Strong carry there by Mangele. Boxing kick there in the contestable area. Oh, well judged, well taken. Beautiful skill there and continuity from Napier Boys. Now hot on attack in the red zone. Te wāhi whero Raukura. Nice tackle by Vake there, number 12 for Raukura. Big carry there by the number 8, Angus Prouting, a player to watch along with his younger brother George. Both are exciting prospects for the Hurricanes region and for higher honours. Penalty here for Napier Boys. Now they're electing Aroatu to take the shot at goal. By Te Whanawhiu or Luke Thomas. The penalty kick of Luke Thomas is a successful one. Napier Boys now lead 3-0. Toru ki te kore. Napier showing some very delicate touches in their ball handling. Case van der Hayden with the restart. Kaore rātou I hihi ana I te mau I te pōro. Napier Boys not wanting to seem to grasp the ball, but have resettled well. Strong carry there by the Napier forwards. Now they attack the blind side. Beautiful clearance there by Jai Tamati. Wuramu Brayley with the whana ki Wainganui a rātou, with the kick down the middle of them. Napier Boys. Good take there by debutant Luke Rakuraku. Jai Tamati kicking to space. Josiah Graham with the chase. Nice kick again by Luke Thomas. Knock on there by both teams. Scrum, Rotorua ball.
The what? 4 passes there.
Napier Boys will look to twist the scrum here, promoting the open side flanker to put pressure on Case van der Hayden. Khan Stevenson is a class open side. Well, they look to go blind now. Both sides just needing to remember to play the game, not the man. Good run there by 15-year-old Luke Rakuraku, making the step up from age group rugby to first 15. Good clearance there. Strong run again by Harold Rounds. Josh Norman electing to take the collision as opposed to the pass. Backdoor play there. Now looking to stretch the Napier defence. Harmony there, offside play against Ahuriri, Ngā Taitama Ahuriri, Napier Boys. The referee playing good advantage there. Rotorua opting to slow things down. Kia pōturi haere rātou, going very slowly into this line out. Bronson van der Hayden with the pinpoint throw. And pai te maua Jacob Gilbert. Good take there by Jacob Gilbert as they look to drive the ball over the line. Ooh, held up. I hikina Ahuriri I te pōro. So Napier Boys were able to hold the ball up there and force the turnover. Now we have the line dropout. Nice dropout there by Luke Thomas, taken by Malakai Thama. Good recycle there as Thama seemed to hold the ball a little bit too long there. Luke Rakuraku waiting for the pass. Ooh. Leo Sangato, Chiefs under 18 player from 2022 with a strong run there. Again, strong carry there by Harold Rounds. Aptly met by the Ahuriri forwards. Wuramu Brayley with another incising run there. Sairosi Ravudi with a very strong carry once more. But the defence of Ahuriri is stoic, holding Raukura out from their line. Gee, he pakanga kei te haere I Wanganui ngā kai whakamua. There's a strong battle there amongst the forwards. Neither side backing down, neither side gaining ascendancy. It's cliche, but it is indeed an arm wrestle today with both forward packs. Napier Boys blindside Johns Hansey now just seeing the attention of the physio for Napier Boys. Kei a Raukura te hāmene. Raukura have the penalty here. Co-captain Jai Tamati electing to take a scrum. E nono ke anō. The tight five need to lay a strong platform here so they're not reeling backwards as with the last nonoke, when Napier Boys applied pressure and blindside Setaliki Mawheleo in the number 8 position was caught behind the gain line. It's a better squeeze from Raukura. Beautiful clearance by Tamati. Vake against the grain. Clear out by Thama. Strong carry by Gilbert, but Ahuriri have turned him. Oh, Raukura have recycled well. Leo Sangato with another strong carry. I pai ngā rutu ngā taitama Ahuriri. The defensive tackling has been strong from Ahuriri. Vake again strong on his feet. Whangai te pōro. Malakai Thama holding strong to the ball. Scores a try in the corner. Kei te piro a Malakai te kōkono te whira. Malakai scores a try in the corner there, taking the score thus far 5-3 to Napier Boys, ngā taitama Ahuriri. Case van der Hayden on his favoured right side with the attempted conversion. Number 10, Case van der Hayden with the successful conversion kick from the sideline. Taking the score out now to 7-3 kia Raukura. Raukura with the lead 7-3 over ngā taitama Ahuriri Napier Boys High School. Luke Thomas of Waikite with the restart. Good take there by co-captain Sairosi Ravudi. Napier again with the stoic defence. No surprises there with the strong driving tackle there by number 8, Angus Prouting. We're only part way through the first half, but this young man is having a strong game. Juan Ross, number 2 for Napier, with a very accurate throw. Nice crash ball there by Joshua Augustine. Strong carry by the Napier forwards again. Beautiful clearance there by Hunter Kinney, number 9. The Rotorua forwards have stacked the Napier ball carrier, looking to force the turnover with the held maul. Referee watching the offside there, awarding the turnover given the collapsed maul. Clever defensive tactic there by Rotorua. Pai ngā nonoke a ngā taitama ahuriri. The Napier boys scrum have been really impressive this first half. Let's hope that Rotorua can get the squeeze on and at least hold parity with Napier boys in this scrum, this defensive scrum near the 22. The referee's seen something he doesn't like there. Might be some of these young fellas' haircuts, but that's another kōrero. Beautiful clearance there by Tamati. Rotorua looking to give some width to the ball. Beautiful cover that tackle there by the centre Joshua Augustine on Wiramu Brayley, fullback for Rotorua. Good reset there by Napier boys after the turnover. Strong carry there by Luke Thomas. Off te whānau apa nui Ngāti Whakauwe. Napier recycling well. Hunter Kinney marshalling his troops. Strong carry there by Richie Mangele. Nice driving tackle there by Harold Rounds. Napier going for the traditional pick and go to draw in the forwards of Rotorua to try and create some space in and around the fringes of the ruck. Rotorua compressing well, jamming the ball back into the ruck, limiting the opportunities for Napier. Ahuriri recycling well, being patient. Strong defence there by Rotorua, defending their line. Napier with the try there. Just waiting for the players to clear so we can see who it is. At first glance it looks like the number 8 again, Angus Prouting. Ahuriri now take the lead, 8 points to 7. Pai te aho o tā rātou kai whakamua, the Napier forwards are looking quite impressive at this stage, wearing down the Rotorua in and around the ruck there. Rotorua's defence, although stoic, was eventually found wanting, with Napier crossing for the try. Luke Thomas with the conversion attempt. Beautiful nudge there by Luke Thomas, his conversion successful, taking the score out to a 10-7 lead in favour of Ahuriri, Napier Boys. Case van der Hayden with the restart for Rotorua. Strong carry there by the Ahuriri forwards. Now looking to expose the blind side again. Strong run there by Joshua Augustine. Napier recycle. Advantage for the head-eye tackle there by Vake, number 12 for Rotorua. Advantage being played here for the head-high. Napier taking full advantage of that. And are now just camped 7 metres off the Rotorua try line. Harmony or penalty against Rotorua. Now the captains are being spoken to. Sairosi Ravuri and Jai Tamati for the infringement carried out earlier near the 10-metre line after a very strong run by number 13 Joshua Augustine, who seemed to slice the Rotorua backline at will. Napier now with the confidence and momentum, looking to kick to touch and resetting from a line out. Pai te whana Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas's kick to touch is good. Here we have Juan Ross with the throw into the line out. Hopefully straighter than a couple of the ones he attempted earlier. So Napier looking to set the drive, or one runner off the ruck. Rotorua doing well to move the ball sideways. I whakapāpaka Rotorua I a rātou. Rotorua were able to crab them sideways. Now Ahuriri are driving forward. Ke te kōkiri whakamua Ahuriri I tēnei wā. Driving, moving forward. Now a hāmene has been, or a penalty infringement has been given against Rotorua for using their hands in the ruck. Luke Thomas again with the whana ki te taha. Kick to the sideline. Ahuriri will look to reset. Rotorua may look to repel the drive, or may not contest initially. Ahuriri could look to set off this and attack the 10. No, they go for the traditional drive. Rotorua just need to stop their momentum. Ahuriri again rewarded with another piro, another try, after a strong forward effort. Still some play off the ball there by some of the boys. Again, we need to look to play the game, not the man. Luke Thomas with a similar conversion attempt from near the same spot as his last. For those of you whānau watching down Te Kaha and Waiho Bay, Luke Thomas, of course, one of the mokopuna of our auntie Kay Pat, or Kay Ashby, who's here in attendance, as always, watching her mokopuna Luke and Troy when they come up here from Napier, back home to Rotorua to play footy. Kānui te mihi ki a koe te māreikura Kay Pat. Conversion attempt by Luke Thomas is unsuccessful, wavering to the right. Ahuriri, however, maintained their lead and extended out to 15 points to 7. Te kau mārima ki te whetsu.
Mick, you want to play the exchange?
Case Vanderhayden with the restart. Let's see if Richie Magele, if taking this ball, has another strong carry as he did on the last take. It is back to Mangele. Strong carry again. He's been impressive, this tight head prop for Ahuriri. Up against his chief under 18s opposite and Harold Rounds. Nice pass there by Wiremu Brayley. Jai Tamati with the wiping kick. It's found space. Good tackle by Josiah Graham. But where was his support? Beautiful positional play and clearance there by Jai Tamati. Wiremu Brayley wiping the ball to the other side of the field and leading the defensive charge. Pai te whana Ahuriri. Good kick by Napier Boys. Gone to space. Jai Tamati with the strong clearing kick out towards the halfway. Just showcasing some of the skills there saw Jai Tamati selected as the New Zealand Secondary Schools halfback for 2022. Juan Ross with the throw for Ahuriri. Paitana Whiunga, engari, I hapa rātou. They've made a mistake in the line-out. His throw was good, but knock on there by Ahuriri. Scrum, Rotorua ball. Let's see how the Rotorua forwards bounce back after twice now being beaten to the line by Ahuriri. Kia kaha Rotorua. This Napier side looking very impressive, very patient, very clinical, and at this stage ruthless. Pai te nonoko a Rotorua. Very good scrum Rotorua. Beautiful clearance by Tamati. Thama looking to kick. Finding the man, not the space. But a good kick nonetheless. Jai Tamati using his guile to evade the defenders. Unfortunately, his support wasn't there either. Good turnover there by Angus Prouting, number 8 for Napier Boys, for Ahuriri, who's having a very strong game. Not only using his size, but also to his nous. He has an ability to keep his nose on the ball and is not far from the action. Definitely a player to watch, Angus Prouting. Ahuriri again in that familiar left-hand corner. Juan Ross probably looking to find number 5, George Prouting, younger brother of Angus. Beautiful take there instead by Benjamin Campbell. Advantage there to Ahuriri. Enterprising play there by Luke Thomas. Oh, Piro to Napier Boys High School. Fortune favours the brave, as they say, and Napier looking very rich at the moment. Kei te pōhara raukura. Kia kaha tamama. Successful conversion attempt there by Luke Thomas, taking our score into half-time. After wahanga tuatahi the first half, 22 points to 7 in favour of ngā taitama ahuriri, Napier Boys High School.
A big thank you to Apollo Projects for providing the funding.
It's really helped our kids to have more opportunities. Gaining the extra funding really goes a long way to providing opportunities.
We are low on the socioeconomic index, so our students haven't got $200 when we're going away for these trips.
Students often miss out on opportunities because of the financial commitment.
More often than not, the student has to give up their sport.
With the funding from Apollo projects, we've been able to lower travel costs to allow more students to participate in secondary school competitions.
Your generosity has enabled us to enable these students be able to play in these sports, be able to just be the best versions of themselves.
We're really grateful, and I cannot express that enough about how and what it means to us.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex.
Okay guys, twice to sell. We've got past as well, we're going to sell. Ladies and gentlemen,
this isn't about what we wore back in the day.
We're going to go now, we're going once, we're going twice. No more offers. Sold!
It's about being trusted to get a better result for our clients since 1973.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
Once, we're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybuys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
Since 2022, New Zealand Carbon Farming has been a partner in our School Sports Series, which is a collection of national sporting events that are held throughout New Zealand. They've also committed significant funding to help local schools and the communities that they're a part of so they can achieve more with their sport programs.
Having this funding, being able to use it specifically targeting sport and to promote sport in schools is hugely beneficial.
As a small rural school, obviously travel is an issue for for us. We compete often in the Waikato.
We're a community who's driven by sport, but often money and the cost of travel and cost of accommodation and uniform can be a barrier for some of our students.
Our students are in an area where money is tight and opportunities for them is minimal. So creating more opportunities at school for our students to participate in sport is what we're wanting to do.
So to be able to have the support of New Zealand Carbon Farming has been fantastic this year.
We are very grateful for the funding. It's going to help a lot of our students here at Tikuti High School, especially one of our students, Callum Headley. He has made the New Zealand Kia Orahi team.
I'd just like to thank New Zealand Carbon Farming for their support of the college. Without the support, we wouldn't be able to offer everything we do to the students.
Huge thank you to New Zealand Carbon Farming. Certainly the opportunities and the sponsorship that's been provided is pretty crucial for our school.
Big thanks to New Zealand Carbon Farming for everything they've done for us. Without them, then we wouldn't look like this.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start.
Kia ora whānau, welcome back to Te Wāhanga Tuarua of this game between Napier Boys and Rotorua. We're just waiting on the feel of the kaiwawao, the whistle of the referee. Kia rite. Karawhiua. Case Van der Hayden with the restart. Strong take, strong carry again by the Napier Boys captain Tasman Soanai Oeti. Oh. Wiramu Brayley with the attempted take in the air. Unfortunately, just a mistimed tackle there by Joshua Augustine. No malice intended. Augustine, of course, having a good game thus far. And young men being young men, passion has overcome common sense. Rotorua manager Sam Cameron just looking out for the welfare of late player Wiramu Brayley. That's a sad end to what else was a very fine game by number 13, Joshua Augustine. Brayley just still seeking medical attention there. Napier now having to regroup and reassess their plan of attack. Augustine playing a huge part in the momentum of Napier's success in the first half, which saw them go out to a 22-7 lead. Ahuriri's got to have a lot of faith in their forward pack, though, who have been dominant in the game thus far. Look to that front row of Tasman Soanai Oeti and Richie Mangele to step up, both having huge games. Aroha to Tasman in the first half. I was calling you as Richie with some of those strong carries from the kickoff. The captain, Tasman Soanai Oeti, leading very well from the restarts. Rotorua now need to have a mental shift, not thinking of the concerns for their teammate, but focusing on the task at hand and trying to regain the lead. This will be a true test of the leadership of Jai Tamati and Sairosi Ravudi. Brayley's to his feet. He's having a strong game thus far, Wiramu Brayley. Sam Cameron taking all precautionary measures to ensure that his players' safety is integrity. Wiremu Brayley being the nephew of local rugby legend John Rapana, New Zealand Māori Sevens and New Zealand Sevens representative. Good nudge there by Case Vanderheyden to find the line. Kei te tūtira rātou. Kia te rete haere, kia te rete whiu. They're carrying on with it quickly. Quick throw in. Vanderheyden finding Thama. No space there for Thama, as again the defence from Ahuriri has been stoic. We have a hapa there, knock on. Wiremu Brayley, fullback, being retired from the match as a precautionary measure for the head knock suffered from his high fall there with the attempted high catch. Incumbent fullback Milan Tawira Milosevic makes his return to the side after injury and illness. Milan being a very exciting player. Now in his second year with the Rotorua First 15. He's also a national touch representative, so look at the fleet of foot of Milan to hopefully have some penetration through the Ahuriri backline. Debutant Luke Rakuraku looking to sneak in behind for maybe an ID or go back door. Thama now running with confidence, given that Augustine has now been removed from the field. If you've just joined us, Ahuriri have had a player sent off for an unfortunate tackle on a player going for a high ball, Joshua Augustine, who was having a strong game for Ahuriri with his penetrative runs and strong defence. Number 11, Kiane Tuifao, is now being replaced. Aro atu e te whānau. If you can just bear with me. Now I need to see the number of the Napier player that's come on. Better scrum there from Raukura. Oh, Thomas with a beautiful run there. Aro atu. Wasn't Luke Thomas, it was in fact CJ Meany, top try scorer for Napier Boys in 2022. Clever nudge forward there by Charles Nash, putting the pressure on Raukura. Raukura with the defensive line out. Arohatu. Raukura forced to down the ball, looking at a line drop out. Good pressure, good innovation there by Charles Nash. Good take there by Luke Thomas, looking to spread the ball wide. Hitting CJ Meany, top try scorer again, 2022 for Napier Boys last season. Napier Boys showing some promising enterprise there, given they're a player down, not scared to give the ball some air. Oh, unfortunately, lock on there in the collision. Strong tackle there by Sairusi Ravudi, causing the turnover. Sairusi retiring to number 8 with the injection of Bronson Vanderheyden into hooker, and Jake Hutchings being replaced in the locking position there by Troy Harmy. Rotorua needing a strong scrum here. Kia kahi te nonoke. Be strong in the scrum, Rotorua. Clearance by Tamati to Thama. Thama finding metres, hitting Josiah Graham on the right wing there. Good show and go there by Graham, but strong defence there by the replacement left wing, Eddie McGrath on the left wing there for Napier, making his presence felt in the first defensive play that's come his way after replacing a strong running Kiane Tuifao. Messy line out there, but retrieved by Rotorua, potentially stolen by Ahuriri. Strong counterplay there by Ahuriri, and yes, they've forced the turnover. Damaging run there again by number 8 Angus Prouting. Beautiful tackle there by Case van der Hayden. I hapa Charles Nash i te poro. Unfortunately, Charles Nash knocked the ball on from what wasn't the best presentation to him. He's a tall young man here out on the right wing who's had limited opportunities, but what he has shown is a lot of promise. Rotorua's player now returning from the sin bin. That's the number 12 Vake, Ngangata Tafu Vake. A strong runner who likes to bring the ball back against the grain. Look to Rotorua to involve him early, potentially with a 1-2 cut-off, Van der Hayden. No, Van der Hayden going wide, Thama to Tawera Milosevic, to Graham. Ahuriri's defence have scrambled well. Ahuriri doing well to slow down the ball of Rotorua. Thama at first receiver. Sangato with a strong carry again. Thama now finding space. Held the ball a little long. Josh Norman with the recycle, Van der Hayden. Nice box kick there by Napier Boys. Luke Rakuraku with the defensive measure. Strong on his feet. Well done, Luke. As mentioned earlier, debutant for the first 15 this year, coming up from our under 15 age group. Good take there by the fullback Jacob Cotter. Ahuriri now finding the man, not the space. Well read by Tawera Milosevic. Beautiful footwork there, aptly supported by Josiah Graham. Rotorua needing to recycle this ball quickly, and they've done so. Turnover there, tackled over the sideline. Napier forcing the error. Juan Ross with the throw into the line out. Looking to find his target. Well done. Found number 4, Benjamin Campbell. Good penetrating run there by the Napier midfield. Rotorua needing to be strong over the ball. Exploding through. Strong carry again by the number 8, Angus Prouting. Ahuriri forcing the penalty. Joel Russell, the vice-captain for Napier Boys, is now on at halfback, replacing Hunter Kinney, who had a fine game in the first half. Joel Russell, of course, a player to watch and returning from illness. Luke Thomas now with a long range penalty attempt. Approximately 43 metres out from the Rotorua posts. Definitely got the distance. Ooh, just shy. Ball held up in the mild wind that we have here at Rotorua. Josiah Graham with the strong chase, but unfortunately he's alone. Ahuriri allowed time to clear, and now to return the pressure to Rotorua. Tāwera Milosevic with a kick downfield, putting his players on now. Strong return here by Napier Boys with their hard running number 12, CJ Meany. Strong carry there by Richie Mangele. Joel Russell showing his class with another incising run. Rotorua appearing lethargic in their attempt to get back on defence. Offside called again against Rotorua. Rotorua facing a 15-point deficit. Just needing to re-energise here and inject some of that urgency they had in I te wāhanga tuatahi in the first half, with the beginnings of said half. Napier fancying their forwards, electing to go for that favoured left corner again, looking to drive from the line out. Keep an eye on number 8 Angus Prouting to be at the back of this drive. Rotorua looked to contest, driving through the line out. Napier Boys now committing more numbers. Napier Boys held up just short of the line. Rotorua defending well, forcing the forwards back into the ruck. Napier Boys going a little bit wider. Napier Boys being held up in their attempt to score. Case van der Hayden with the line dropout. Case looking to go long, making Napier attack from beyond their half. Not the best kick by Thomas on this. Well taken by Jacob Cotter. Napier players found to not have retreated from the zone in which the ball was taken, being deemed offside. Rotorua coaches Boita and Kershaw encouraging the urgency of the Rotorua team to lift the speed, make Napier work, which is the right call, of course. Rotorua needing to show that urgency and set the tempo for the game. Napier man down, trying to slow things down to ensure the longevity of their play. Overthrow there by Bronson van der Hayden. The lifters not quite getting up Jacob Gilbert and Josh Norman. Rotorua, however, recycle the ball well. Tamati with another clinical pass Dawira Milosevic with another elusive run since he's come on. Josiah Graham, who's had limited opportunities, running hard. Kia kaha e tama. Ooh. Whanga i te poro. Feed the ball to the backs, boys. Good carry there by the Pauwhakamua Sangato from Rotorua Boys High School. Vake with another strong carry. Baitana hikina i te poro. Good carry again. Josh Norman committing 3 defenders with another strong carry. Thama working hard to get to the line. Try awarded to centre Malakai Thama from Raukura. Taking the score now 22 points to 12. Still in favour of Ahuriri. Sorry, in the words of Ludacris, we need to take that and rewind it back. The try was not awarded, but in fact a penalty to Raukura. Much to the bewilderment of all onlookers, including myself, thinking that a try had been awarded. We now have a scrum on the opposite side of the field in favour of Raukura. For those of you at home, our Māori term for scrum is nonoke. Nonoke. Pai te nono ke a Ahuriri. Good scrum by Ahuriri. Oh, forcing the penalty. Offside play there by Raukura. By a strong defensive effort from Napier Boys. Forcing Raukura back near the 10 metre line in Napier territory. I whana Thomas i te poro ki waho, so Thomas has kicked the ball outside, finding good touch near the opposite 10 metre line. Kea Juan Ross te few. Thrown by Juan Ross. Or do we have Luke Thomas's twin brother Troy Thomas now on field? Unlucky timing there for Jai Tamati, Raukura co-captain, with the near intercept. Jai showing the class that saw him selected as the New Zealand Secondary Schools halfback for 2022. Looking to repeat that this year in 2023. Kea Ahuriri te nonoke. Napier Boys with the scrum. Even scrum there. Ahua Orite te nonoke. Oh, good pressure by Josh Norman. Good recovery there by Nettie McGrath. Mistake there by Napier. I hapa rātou, but they've been able to recycle the ball. Looking again to keep the ball within the forwards, given their short numbers with the sending off of Joshua Augustine. Vake with the steal. Beautiful ball to Van der Hayden. Van der Hayden not so much with the on pass to debutant Luke Rakuraku. Kei te mōhio Van der Hayden I tana hapa. He knows he made the mistake, but look to Van der Hayden, class player, to make amends. Van der Hayden now in his third year with the Rotorua First 15 out of the Rangataua club in Tauranga Moana. So we now have Troy Thomas and number 16 in at hooker. Troy, of course, being the twin brother of Luke Thomas. Both boys, local boys from the small settlement of Rotorua, just south of Rotorua, and playing out of the Waikite club. Very strong game by number 8, Angus Prouting, who is now leaving the field. And Chiefs under 18 prop Leo Sangato being replaced by Cody Renata, a young man of much promise in his first year in the Rotorua First 15. Look potentially for Vice-Captain Joel Russell at halfback for the box kick in the contestable area. Or Thomas to clear. Okay. Contestable kick there. Read well by Tawera Milosevic. Well read. Strong tackle there by CJ Meany, who's now made the second half his own, given the sending off of his centre partner Joshua Augustine. Meany having a strong second half on both attack and defence. Pai te āhua o tērā taitama. He looks good, that young man. Luke Thomas now looking to extend the score with another penalty conversion attempt. Meha mea kia pai tana whana a ka tāpiri te piro ki te rua te kaumārima ngā piro. If he's successful with this kick, he'll take the score out to 25 points to 7. Fine nudge there by the Te Whānau Apanui and Ngāti Whakaue boy Luke Thomas, doing his nanny K-pad very proud today. Here Ke Magavi now on for Rotorua, number 21 from Ngai Tūhoi, making his debut for the Rotorua First 15 today. Number 19, Hunter Weaver. Nice restart by Case Van der Hayden. Well read by Sairosi Ravudi. Rotorua with the recycle. Harold Rounds carrying strong. Jai Tamati with the quick recycle to Rounds, to Norman. Kaihia te Parerau Maui, where was the left wing? Hoi anō. Haere tonu, carry on. Van der Hayden with the short ball to Hierket. Good steal there by Yahuriri. Good lateral play here by Ahuriri, working from side to side. Big strong tackle there by Gilbert. Baitana Rutu I Aia. Big strong carry there by number 17, Fasitao Lapa.
Keep going.
Good nudge there by Thomas, who seemed to cramp up in the process. Good follow through by number 12, CJ Meany, from the Luke Thomas kick. Yet another try there for the Napier Boys 2002 try scorer, CJ Meany. In the action though, Luke Thomas has gone down with what appears to be cramp in his left hamstring. Hopefully he's okay. Number 15, Jacob Cotter, is going to step up to attempt the conversion in place of Luke Thomas. Cotter having a strong game at the back there as custodian for Ngā Taitama Ahuriri. Conversion attempt is successful. Taking our score out now to 32 points to 7 in favour of our visitors here at Te Aki Tua Raukura, a Ngāi Taitama Ahuriri. So Napier Boys, our visitors here, taking the lead. Fine restart by Case van der Hayden. Ihamina Ahuriri. So Ahuriri penalised. Strong run by Jai Tamati. Then of course carried on well by Vake. Try by co-captain Sairosi Ravuri under the Raukura goalpost. And of course now McDonald's try zone. Conversion attempt successful. Score now 32-14. Raukura have a mammoth task ahead of them, but nonetheless they still have time. Ahuriri looking to slow things down. At the pōturi haere rātau, they move slowly. It's been a long time since Ahuriri have had to restart the game. Jacob Cotter now carrying out the reset, going long, forcing Raukura to bring it back from their 22. Jai Tamati again showing his class, bringing the play back to halfway. Milan Tawera Milosevic with the offload to young Hunter Weaver. Josiah Graham is met strongly by 3 defenders. This is the urgency that Raukura needed earlier in the game. They've found it now, they've found their resolve. Raukura I te rangi e. Troy Thomas with the throw. Paitana Few. Joel Russell again showing his class under pressure. Hamene, high tackle against Rotorua. Rotorua need to be cautious. They've had a number of Hamene against them today for the high tackle. Pai te whanau o Jacob Cotter. Good kick by Jacob Cotter, finding touch. Allowing Troy Thomas and the forward pack to reset. Beautiful throw there by Thomas.
Again, Cody. Pull them up.
Josh Norman strong over the ball. Pai te kaha o te rā tama. He's a strong young man, Josh Norman. Like a good open side shoot, he got himself over the ball early. Forced the turnover. Karawe e hoa. Ooh, pai te whanau o Vanderhayden. Vanderhayden with a good kick to touch. Rotorua looking to go quickly from this. I te mea kei te haere tonu te wā. Nonetheless, time is still ticking. Finding Gilbert. Pai te whiu o Vanderhayden ki aia. Tamatia attacks the blind. Graham scores in the corner. They're going to look for a very quick conversion attempt. It is from the favoured side of Vanderhayden. But it comes with some length and some pressure as they try and claw back this huge lead that Napier boys have. Vanderhayden unsuccessful with the conversion. Paitana whana engari kaore I eke. His kick was good, but it didn't quite get there. Ahuriri with the restart through Kota. Our score now is 32 points to 19 in favour of Ngā Taitama Ahuriri, Napier Boys High School. Napier, though slowing the game down, are still very energised and buoyed by the fact that they've been dominant for most of the day. Norman with the strong take. I hapa Rotorua, knock on there, scrum down. Napier ball, kei a rātou te nonoke, Napier have the scrum. Let's look at the fresh energy now from number 17, Whasitau Lapa. And of course, number 18, Lockie Searden. Khan Stevenson has moved into number 8 in place of the impressive Angus Prouting, who's earned a much-deserved rest today. Bronson Vanderhayden shifting to the blindside flank, and Sairusi Ravudi moving back from number 8 into his original front row position of hooker. Good strong there by Napier. Ball nudged out by Vice-Captain Joel Russell. Very impressive display from both teams in part through the course of today's match. Napier boys coming out victorious, 32 points to 19. Both teams now moving through to congratulatory hariru and handshakes. Ka nui te mihi a rātou I a rātou. Both teams acknowledging the prowess that both teams have shown today. Napier, of course, coming out victorious here at Te Akitua Rotorua. Mai te tihi o ngongotaha ki te muri wai o Utuhina. ko te rangi kei runga, ko te papa kei raro, ko te mona kei waho, taku au kei roto, ko te aitanga raukura i te rangi e. Ka nui te mihi ki a Māori Television, whakaata Māori for their continued support and endorsement of our Super 8's schools competitions, and also to local Gecko Productions for their coverage of today's match. And to our various sponsors from both teams, nei rā te mihi ki a koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.